Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest World Tutorials. I am Coach ZZ, and in this video I want to go over the latest Weather Hokora Ruler. So that is going to be for Argon Great. So with this particular enemy going to be weak against Zaba and also Shadow. So with this I'm going to be using this particular team here. So over here I'm going to have not a guardian this time, but this is going to actually be a high priest, so going to be used for healing and buffing my characters. So with this I will be using Encore quite a bit in order to get some extra damage in with particular weapons. So I want to actually try to take the main Hokora boss down as soon as possible. Then over here I'm actually going to have an Archmage Spellcaster with Blue Fior. So this is going to have Pucci Medante, which again is going to actually be in the previous video, I used Gita-based spell, but in this case, I'm going to use Zaba. So that's going to actually be the weakest attribute for Argon Great. So hopefully I can actually get multicast in and hopefully can get 4 spells in a row with this in order to take it down with one volley of attacks, hopefully within the first to second or second to third turn. We'll see what happens. Then over here, this is actually going to be another high priest, but going to be equipped with the sword of the 8 dragon gods. So with this, the main reason with I'm using going to be this is that if you remember, one of the effects of this particular weapon is that if it's equipped on a character, if you're facing dragons, they will actually lose 1 to 2 actions. So that's actually going to be quite important, as 2 of the enemies in this particular Hokora are going to be dragons. So that's going to be the main purpose there. But with this character, we'll also do some healing if possible, especially if I can get a share, but also going to be used for using encores on characters as well. Then over here, this is going to be a demon equipped with the Metal King Greatsword. So here going to actually be using the Shadow based ability of Grand Nebula in order to do heavy damage to all the characters. So that's actually going to be quite important for this battle. So especially for taking out not just doing damage to the main enemy Argon Great, but also to the side enemies as well. So with that said, if you want to know more about this team, you can look down in the video description down below. But now I actually want to go over the abilities of this particular Hokora Ruler and its side enemies. So pretty much here, if you're looking at this, again, this is going to be the sun or cloudy version, going to be recommended for Special Classes level 80. But if you're looking here, effective skills, like pretty much everything is actually going to be not ineffective, but they're going to be resistant to everything. So that's actually going to be quite difficult for this situation. But hopefully things actually do go through. Then for the regular version of this Hokora, you cannot use any items whatsoever. So for the first enemy, that is going to be Argon Great, going to be a dragon, going to have around 550,000 HP, 1 to 3 actions per turn. Weaknesses are going to be Zaba, Hyado, Jibaria. Then for attacks or abilities, we're going to have Argon Heartbreak, which does around 1,300 Mera physical damage to all characters. After that, going to have a regular attack that does around 1,000 damage to one character. Going to have a Shippo Tataki Tsukeru, which is a tail whip. This does about 550 physical damage to all characters, but the chance to cause confusion. Then after that, going to have a Hageshi Otakebi, which is a fierce roar, that does around 250 physical damage to all characters and has a chance to cause fear. It's also going to have a Tobi Kakari, which is going to be a pounce. This does around 420 physical damage to one character and around 750 direct hit physical damage to a random character. After that, going to have a Shakunetsu, which is Scorching Heat. That does around 450 Mera breath damage to all characters. After that, going to have a Dead Moldoku no Kiri, which is going to be Deadly Poison Mist. This has a chance to inflict all characters with deadly poison. After that, it's going to have a Kiayo Ireru, which is going to be Get Fired Up. So this is going to increase attack and defenses by 1 rank. So another enemy that's going to show up in this particular battle is going to be the One-Eyed Clown. This One-Eyed Clown is going to be a demon type character, going to have around 270,000 HP, 1 to 2 actions per turn. Weaknesses Jibaria, Dorma, and Dane. So its main ability is going to be Mera Storm. So with Mera Storm, that does around 350 Mera spell damage to all characters. Going to have a Merazoma, which does around 350 Mera spell damage to 1 character. Gonna have a Lariho, which puts 1 character to sleep. A regular attack that does around 350 damage to 1 character. Toki no Suna Arashi, which is Storm of the Sands of Time. This lessens the duration of a buff by 1 turn. Then it's also going to have a Magic Barrier, which increases spell resistance of all allies by 1 rank. After that, we're going to have a Dragon Warrior. So this is going to again be a dragon, going to have around 280,000 HP, 1 to 2 actions per turn. Weaknesses Hado, Bagi, and Dorma. So its main ability is going to be called Kin de Kiritsukeru, which is going to be Sword Slash. This does around 250 physical damage 4 times to random characters. Has a regular attack that does around 250 damage to 1 character. Going to have Fire Force. With this, it bestows attacks with the Mera attribute. Then it's going to have a Magic Barrier. Again, increases spell resistance of all characters by 1 rank. Then also going to have a Tension Boost, which raises the attention level of all allies. So pretty much for this particular battle, you of course want to have resistances and increased damage to dragon type enemies. That's going to be quite important. You also want to have increased agility in order to take your actions as fast as possible, and you want to actually try to have increased defenses, especially for physical attacks, which is going to be quite prevalent for this particular battle. So I want to actually go ahead into this battle. Hopefully things work out, so let's see what happens. Okay, here we go with this battle. So hopefully things do actually work out. So you can see that Argon Great and also the Dragon Warrior are actually in this case have lost their turn. So here, starting with this first High Priest, so the first thing I want to do is go ahead and use Lucky Taro. So there I got the best thing that I could have actually gotten. So far so good. So here what I'm going to do is go ahead use this here. Going to use Spiritual Unity. And here what I'm going to do is use Encore. No multicast in this case, so hopefully things actually do work out. We'll see what happens here with this particular spell. Here did get a spell crit and 118,000. And 140,000. So that's close to about half. That's close to half. Here, that's going to be Storm of the Sands of Time. There goes Magic Barrier. So here what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and I want to actually heal up. So going to use Behoini. So there goes Mirror Force, followed by Sword Slash. So here, going to just go ahead and attack. So definitely Argon Great is under half of his life right now. So here, just going to go ahead and attack. Hopefully can do some good damage. So there, Argon Great is now down. So here what I'm going to do, so pretty much just going to go ahead and use my Demon Swordsman to go ahead and deal as much damage as I can. So again, another magic barrier, so that's not going to help me that much. So here what I want to do is, here I still actually want to use, let's see. Here I'm actually going to go ahead heal up. So that was the right call. So in this case, all my buffs there are actually gone. So here doing Puchi Madante isn't going to work as well. So here what I want to do is actually just go ahead and use Blind Shot Kai, which hopefully I can cast the Get Illusion on them, which I did not, but that's fine. So here, going to just go ahead. Again, Grand Nebula. So as you actually saw, both of these characters are now are under 50% of health. Here, going to go ahead, cast that there. So let's see what happens here. So the Dragon Warrior is now down. And here, going to go ahead and use Encore to possibly take out the One-Eyed Clown right here. And down. Okay. So this Hokora is worth 49,665 XP. Argon Great is a red soul, and here I got a C. Okay, so that was my battle against Argon Great. So as you can see, for the strategy that I had, things actually did work out quite well. So like I said, I wanted to take out Argon Great as soon as possible, especially with my Archmage being able to use Puchi Madante to take him out by, I believe that was the third turn. So definitely this actual strategy does work out. The only thing is after that, trying to take out the other two characters as well. But in this particular battle, Argon Great is going to be the greatest threat for that particular battle. So taking it out first is pretty much going to be your priority. Then after that, you can pretty much just use attacks to whittle down the remaining two enemies. So the Dragon Warrior and also the One-Eyed Clown, as their abilities are do not hit as hard as Argon Great. The only thing that's annoying is that you're going to have the magic barriers, so your Archmage isn't going to be as good or as effective, I should say. But once those effects actually do wear off, which if it takes the battle too long, then then you can actually use spells. But you can actually, like I said, use Blind Shot Kai in order to possibly cast Illusion on them so that they miss their physical attacks. So that's actually going to be quite good. Then besides that, having the Sword of the Great 8 Dragon Gods, that actually worked out as well, as I was actually able to prevent the dragons in the beginning from attacking or having a greater number of attacks. But I was actually able to survive the one attack that Argon Great was actually able to do and survive. So none of my characters actually died during this particular battle. So I would say that's actually quite the win there. So just pretty much using Encore and using it on either Archmage first in order to take out Argon Great, then after that using it on your demon in order to take out the rest of the enemies. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. When I do get a chance, I will try to go over the other Weather Hokora Ruler for the rainy weather, so that is going to be Lizard Fats. But most likely the next video I will do is going to be on the 6th anniversary event, so please stay tuned for that. But with that said, going to go ahead and end this video here, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.